Hey guys, IcePhase here, and today we're playing Valor Legends once again, and we have some tips and tricks for you guys in today's video. And what we're going to be doing is talking about mistakes that I made and use them as, tips for you guys. So this is going to be like a beginner's guide to the game. We're still pretty new to the game, like I said, we've been playing around about a month, so we're still learning ourselves, but some would say we're around early to mid game. I want to say like late early mid ish. That's where I believe I'm at anyway. You guys maybe can tell me something different, but in terms of like the leaderboard compared to where everyone's at, we're a little bit ahead of everyone else. The endless trials 520. We've just gone to the next stage on the Magic Expedition. But yeah, anyways, so something you want to think about early on, guys, is are you going to be spending in this game? Are you going to be free to play? And depending on which of them you are, is going to be how you manage your resources. And by this, I mean there's different types of these 5-star heroes. There's, the legendary ones, and there's the standard ones. And by that, I mean like this guy, Steve, is food. The way to see this is mainly because he's got 3 skills. So you kind of want to make sure you use what you have available to you to the best of its abilities. So at the start of the game, you're kind of going to want to just go with what you got, which team comps you get. And I'm going to say, as a key pointer for early game, there's some key heroes that are standout carries, per se. So I feel like Terrence is one of them. He's a super, super strong early game and mid game assassin. He's really good in Abyss as well. He's definitely one that you can keep with you for a long time. He's pretty easily accessible because he's just a forest faction hero. So he's not too bad to get a hold of, but he will, put you through really far in this game. We're going to be doing a tier list, obviously, so you will learn more about it, and we will be going through each hero individually. We will do every single hero in the game. Diana is really good. Lionel, he is the best PvE tank in the game. He's really, really, really strong. He's got the resurrect ability, and he heals a load. Very good PvE tank. He is more on the spender side because you do obtain him via the VIP. But if you can get a hold of Lionel, I definitely would recommend it. And of course, we got Margaret. She's going to help you out early game as well. And the basic concept, guys, is you're going to want early game, you're going to want like a tank, so like a Lionel. And then we got the likes of Eric and Shadow. We got Cardinal. Cardinal's more PvP based, but he'll do the job early on PvE, and you can always reset him if you want to work on your Diana or your Margaret. Eric, I think with the new update, Eric has got even stronger PvP and PvE. He's good at both. A lot of people do work on Sota. I chose not to. I'm going to end up maxing eventually, but not right now. I'm not focused on right now, but he's still a good one, or she's still a good one. He is, sorry. You kind of want one assassin at least, I think. You want a ranger. You can even go for a mage. Flora is another good healer, guys. You kind of want to make sure you have a healer in your team. It's going to help you out in the campaign. It's going to help you go a lot further. And of course, we spoke about it in the last video. This is going to improve your idle chest by having a higher campaign level, because every 5 levels, you're going to upgrade that chest, which is obviously very important for them lucrative XP bonuses. But basically, guys, finding out the difference between food and, legendaries that you want to keep is pretty important in this game. For example, you can see here I got 3 Frodes. He's a 5-star. He's a mage. He's a pretty good hero. I'm not too focused on pushing him right now, but it's going to help me out later in the game by having more high level or highly awakened heroes. As you can see, Hero Awakening, and he's a pretty strong immortal hero to have anyway. So there's that, and I'm kind of just starting now to save up the legendary heroes I get. Whereas I will admit, to get my Terrence up quickly, I may have used some forest food that I shouldn't have. And maybe even for Diana, I might have used some undead food, undead heroes, legendary that I shouldn't have. Like you can see, I got Bolly here. Bolly should be already up. I've had multiple of him, but I've thrown him in places to push just to get that further and quicker progression. But in hindsight, I probably didn't need to do that. But then again, it did help me get to where I wanted to be. But as you can see now, I've got quite a bit of food available to me. So from here to here is all food. And being resourceful with your food as well, and noticing how many copies you get, because you do need to get a hero to 4-star, right? So you do need 2 at the start, and then you need an additional 2, and this is to get it to 4-star, and that's what's going to enable a hero like Bolly to go up to the next level, is what you need. So of course you need a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. So I'd have to make this guy all the way to 4, and then need 2 more copies of Bolly, and he will be up. So this is like the main tip, I think, guys, being resourceful with your heroes. And that links into being resourceful with food heroes and legendary heroes that you're going to be using in different parts of the game. Now, Guild Wars I'm going to do its own video on because there's some special things that I want to talk about in that. We are doing really well in Guild Wars, actually. We're 6 out of 6 wins. We will be come reset because we're going to win. We've done the maths. We're going to win. And pushing Endless Trial continuously, guys, is something very, very important. Mysterious Realms. Glory Arena, obviously, is Glory Arena. But basically, just being proactive, making sure you do all of your daily challenges is very, very, very important. You may be wondering, all the events, you need to take part in every event that you can, guys. It is important. Oh, we're getting a bit of lag here. There we go. Make sure you do all the events you can. As you can see, I've got 4 challenges remaining. Doing your daily sign-ins, like just being proactive daily is something very, very important in this game. As I said, doing all your tasks, doing all your weekly tasks, pushing as much achievements as you can. And also another one, don't waste your gems in the arena if you can't win. Like if you're not going to be up the top, let's go for the rewards. So from 1 is obviously 400, 2 to 5 is 350, 6 to 10, 300. Like if you're in a threshold and you know that you're not going to be able to get to the next one and stay there comfortably, don't waste gems on it. Like I have, wow, I've wasted gems to win sometimes, but realistically, you don't want to be wasting gems. It's just being resourceful with all of the resources available to you is the easiest way to put it. Like looking after everything, don't waste it willy-nilly. And that's what's going to make you go a lot further in this game, to be honest, guys. I will say as well, another one for equipment. As you just seen, I have leveled up equipment that I shouldn't have. I'll give you an example. If we go to Terrence, realistically, I didn't need to take this weapon to 25. I didn't know that I couldn't put this weapon into another red equipment. I didn't know that. Now I do, so I will not be doing that. I've got a very methodical method of trying to max one out at a time, so I'll be maxing this upper hand rune next, for example. This is my finished Berserker one if you are interested in looking at that. It's not got the best stuff, but like the crit is quite nice, and you know, bonus rage is one of the lowest stats that it can be. HP received is nice. I mean, you think it's kind of counteracting the HP, so like I'm receiving 10%, 10.2% more, and each basic attack is going to reduce the current HP by 10% for each basic attack dealt, but the healing will counteract that now, especially with the HP received increased, because I'm going to receive an extra 10%, but I'm still losing 10%. So, to be honest, it's counteracting it all, so I'm quite happy with that one. And yeah, I mean, they're the main tips, guys. Be resourceful, be mindful, always push, always be active. Being active early on is really, really important in this game. And that's what's made our guild, Arkham Knights, super, super strong so far. As you can see, we've got some pretty strong players for a month in. We're doing really, really well. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. I hope you have learnt something from today's video. And if you have, do go ahead and hit the like button. It really helps us out. Subscribe. And I will see you all on the next one. Peace out.